This was the heartbreaking moment. The judge sentenced Mrs. Maryam Sanda to death by hanging.
Accordingly, I hereby sentence Maryam Sanda to death by hanging until she dies. This I have done, believing that.
This is the story of Maryam Sanda, the woman among the 175 people that President Tinubu gave pardon or clemency. So love, when it begins, it's supposed to be sweet, peaceful, and full of dreams. But sometimes love can turn dark. This is the heartbreaking story of Maryam Sanda, the woman whose love story ended in tragedy, pain, and in tears. She was born into a well-to-do family. Maryam was the daughter of Maimuna Aliyu, a respected executive at ASO Savings and Loans in Abuja. She grew up with everything a young woman could wish for: comforts, beauty, and privilege. Some say she studied English language at the University of Maiduguri, while others say she studied zoology at the University of Abuja. Life for her seemed perfect. And then she met Bilyaminu Bello, the handsome son of a former PDP national chairman. Two powerful families, two hearts in love. Their union in 2015 was celebrated as a match made in heaven. But behind the smiles were whispers, jealousy, distrust, and anger slowly growing in the shadows. By November 2017, their home in Usetu, Abuja became a place of storm. Reports say a night that began with arguments over text messages ended in a fight, one that would change everything forever. That night, in a moment of rage, Maryam was said to have attacked her husband with a broken bottle. He didn't survive it. Her world shattered. Their love story ended in blood. Maryam claimed it was an accident, that Bilyaminu fell on a broken shisha pot. But the evidence told another story. Police said her mother and her brother helped to clean up the scene, though later, those charges were dropped because it couldn't hold any water. In 2020, after a long, painful trial, the Federal Capital Territory High Court found Maryam Sanda guilty of killing her husband. Justice Yusuf Halilu sentenced her to death by hanging. Inside the courtroom, Maryam screamed. She fell to her knees, clutching her baby, crying, "Oh God, please, I didn't kill him." But the judgment stood firm. Her appeals were dismissed, first by the Court of Appeal, then by the Supreme Court. Her fate seemed sealed. For 6 long years, Maryam lived behind bars, a mother, a widow, a convict in prison. Reports say she showed remorse. She turned to prayer and became a model inmate. She raised her children in spirit through letters and prayers, hoping someday mercy would find her. And then, in October 2025, that mercy came. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu granted her a presidential pardon, freeing Maryam Sanda after almost 7 years in prison. It was a shocking decision that divided Nigerians. Some called it injustice, others saw it as forgiveness. Today, Maryam walks free, but she walks with memories that will never fade. The husband she loved, the night that changed her life, and the heavy truth that sometimes love can destroy the very thing it was meant to protect. This is the tragic story of Maryam Sanda, a tale of love, rage, and redemption. Tell us, do you think justice was served or mercy was the right call? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share, like for more real life stories.